Hey guys, welcome back to the Crafty Cottage. My name is Tuesday. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here today because for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my new bullet journal. If you haven't seen the reason why I have a new bullet journal, I will link it up in the corner and down in the description box for you to watch. So I decided to do a flip through for you guys of my new bullet journal setup. This one is not much different from my updated bullet journal version that I just recently posted. The layouts are different and there's a few new spreads, but it's all pretty basic. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So as I mentioned in a previous video, my bullet journal was stolen. So I decided to go ahead and put together a new one. So this is the new bullet journal. It's a small one. This was a free notebook that I got. I actually got two, and this is what it originally looked like. Just says Brick Avenue Lofts on it. It has an elastic and it has a bookmark. Nothing too fancy about it. It's like one of the only notebooks I have. This one is full. This one wasn't, so I'm going to be using that one for my bullet journal. I just covered up the logo with a cute little hippie bus sticker from the Buffalo River. Has the elastic. I cut off the bookmark because I didn't see a point in having it. So let's go ahead and jump into my new bullet journal. So I redecorated the front page, put this piece of stationery paper on here and then put a stamp, and the spot is for my name. My intro page has a 21, says 2021, nothing too fancy. Since this was a free notebook, the paper is not very thick, so there is a lot of bleeding and ghosting that goes on in this notebook, but it's what I have. So this is my goals page. A lot of this bullet journal looks like has the same layouts as the update that I posted not that long ago. So this is my overall goals, and I will put the goals in here. And then these circles, there's a circle in each one, and I will fill in that circle whenever I get it completed. I will break down the goals kind of like I had them in my other bullet journal, break them down into smaller sections when I write them out. This is my Prayers and Penguins, 2 spreads for Prayers and Penguins, the YouTube channel, and 2 things that they're doing. So this is the 21 in 2021 challenge. Looks just like it did in my other bullet journal, with the goal, how I achieve the goal, and a check mark for when I complete it. This side is the reading challenge. I drew 2 little cute Arnold penguins. And this is the reading challenge that she is hosting this year. And I will mark, they also have little circles. I will mark those off whenever I get them. I tried to leave room in the boxes for the books that I read to complete those prompts. Next is the books I've read. And I have a little key right here that flips up, and it's a physical, ebook, audiobook, and an ARC. And I will just use those different colors to color coordinate the books that I've read. I've got title, author, when I started the book, when I finished the book, and the rating that I'm giving it. Pretty simple. It'll be filled up with books at some point. This is my NetGalley spread. I mentioned in the updated bullet journal video that I am doing NetGalley now. So here I will just track the books that I'm approved for. I have title, author, publication date, rating, and if I reviewed it or not. And that is next to my pre-request page. Just the same as it was in the other bullet journal: church, family, personal. It's all in one spot instead of making a new one each month. Spread is books I want to read. So I just drew little bookshelves with some books on them and some plants. And I will fill in the spines with books that I would like to get to at some point. Kind of like a TBR. I do have a spreadsheet, so I'm probably not going to put all of the books on here, but I will put like main books that I want to read on these. This next spread is book recommendations. I get book recommendations from a lot of people, so I'd like to have a place to write them down so that I can remember to look at them later. So I have title, author, and who recommended it to me. This is a pretty simple spread. And then flipping it over is series recommendations, so that I have room to write the series name, the author of that series, and who recommended it to me. Next is video ideas. I made some squares and some little post-it notes, and I will just put video ideas inside each of the boxes. This is the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge. I printed out some simpler versions of the little boards that they have. Zoom in so you can see them. So this one is Star-Lord from May. I wanted to print them out so I could have a physical copy so I could see when I marked off a square, and then I can just write out which book I used to fulfill that square. And then once you complete the board, you get the cool little thing that comes with it, and they all have one. Since I didn't start this reading challenge until May, I decided to go back and print them all out and put them in my bullet journal so I could try to catch up and do it throughout the whole year. So here I have Star-Lord and Gamora and Agent Coulson. Those were May. And here is Falcon from February. But then I decided to keep a couple sheets free for the beginning of the bullet journal before I got into June. So here is June. My verse for this month is, "See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. And that is what we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know him." 1 John 3:1. My youth group has been going through 1 John, and this verse just really stood out to me, so I decided to use that for June. Just like my updated version, I've got the Bible book club next, so I've got a section for the book. The chapters will go here, things to think about, and for next time, pretty much the same layout. I don't know what book we're doing yet. We're having that meeting. From the time of me filming this, we're having the meeting this Saturday, which I already have a video going out this Saturday, so this one won't be out. So I will have this filled out by the time this video goes out. But this is the basic layout of it. Here is my kind of habit trackers. I'm doing the basic same thing with the half gallon of water, the 15-minute walks every day. I haven't figured out what to put in these two yet, but they're just so I can track water intake and my exercise. And then I added a spread for my June TBR. So across from these little boxes, I will put the books that I will be reading for June from my TBR game. And then this little star down here is going to be my favorite book that I read out of the 4. Here are the June Avengers Initiative reading challenges. We have Loki and Valkyrie. I'll link in the description the Google Drive to this in case you guys want to jump in and start doing this challenge. I'm so far having a good time. It doesn't look like I've actually marked anything off yet, but I have in other boards. So I left a couple pages blank just in case I needed to add something for June, and then went back into the other boards that I had missed So Captain America, Iron Man, and then we have Hulk and Black Widow, Hawkeye and Nick Fury, Rocket and Groot, Spider-Man, Lady Sif, Thor, Bucky, War Machine, Shuri, and Scarlet Witch. So that is my updated bullet journal since my last one was stolen. Hopefully this one works good for me, and I will attempt to keep you guys updated on the different spreads. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post again. And I will see you guys next Saturday with another video.